Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel, Old School Gunner. How are you all getting on out there, guys? Let me just fix the image there for you guys. Yeah, massive game today for the team. It seems to be every couple of days we have almost like a cup final coming up. Every game is a must-win game. We need to push on today from the win against Everton a couple of days ago and take the 3 points against Bournemouth. It's as simple as that. I can't stress enough how important this match is today for the club. I mean, we have a real chance of doing something today. Take another 3 points, take one step closer to hopefully being champions for the first time in 19 seasons, guys. It's been 19 years, believe it or not, since we were last champions. Seems like only yesterday. That was 2004. It's now 2023. So we need this one now. This one is for the fans. This one is for everybody. This one is for Claude. Yeah, this one is for everyone, guys. Those that remember poor dear old Claude. Massive game today. Absolutely enormous match. Let me just get on the social and spread the word. McManus, Jesus, no work. I'm on holidays, man. I got 6 days off. Would you believe? They decided to give me 6 days. I had 4 days off. I was working yesterday. Now I've got another 6 days off. So yeah, not the best time in my life right now, but at least I have some time off from work. You know what I mean? I worked yesterday, went in, did my thing. Now they gave me another 6 off. That's basically it. We'll put that comment up. Morning, sir. No work today. I think we've been comfortably today, but I want to see Martinelli up top. Yeah, we had like we had Nketiah last time, all right. Trossard has been a revelation for us, though. He's been doing well. Happy days, got anything planned. I've got no woman, so there's no sex on the agenda. I've got hardly any money because I'm overworked and underpaid. I'm paying high rent in London, and yeah, it's basically it. I might be taking a trip away on Monday, but that's basically it, my friend. Yeah, I think this time next year, after having that year to settle and get back into things a little bit, save up a bit of money, I'm going to go back to Switzerland. I was living there for 10 years, so I'm going to go back and try to rebuild my life. Yeah, and be happy. You know what I mean? Never have a chance of a life in London, to be honest. And that's basically it. Guys, if you haven't, check out this man's channel, The McManus Sense. Do yourselves a favor. Subscribe, like his videos, comment, do your thing. Yeah? Let me just spread a couple of socials there and let everybody know I'm live. A huge game today for the club. I mean, goes without saying. I think I might do a watch along as well. But to be honest, even though I might do a watch along, but I'm not expecting to get much traction and much views like McManus when it comes onto it. It's difficult enough like to get views because all the big YouTubers. But yeah, all the new YouTubers, they're kind of out there, you know. All the big YouTubers, they be doing their thing, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. All right, just give me 1 second, guys. Just trying to put out the feelers there. All right, that's basically it. All right, let me see. Let me just bring this down a little bit. There we go, that's better. And you can see all of this incredible physique. You know what I mean? Animal. Confidence is the key, yeah? All right, the squirrel's out on the tree, hanging off by his tail. I tell you, if we move like him today, we'd be right 3 points back, no problem. Something planned, I filled in that already. No woman, no cry. Maitland's expensive on the outskirts, that's expensive enough. Yeah, the rent is expensive, you know. Especially when you get lumped and left all alone. Then it becomes a real, you know what I mean? A real balls. All right. Anybody wants to donate to my channel? All 3 people watching, please do. I'd appreciate it. A pound will do. You don't have to kill yourselves. These are tough times we're living in now. Let me see how the video is being received. 3 views. Not bad. Could be worse. But yeah, enormous. Do I have a score prediction? 3-0? Maybe 5. I don't know. Anything could happen, to be honest, with the team out there. Just having some Waitrose sour cream and chive mix. You know what I mean? I'm good to animals. I'm a lover of all animals. Just ask my ex. You know what I mean? That was a good one, right? I think we'll batter Bournemouth. I'm saying 5-0. Imagine if we actually lost to Bournemouth. Imagine that now, guys. If they actually beat us. That would actually be funny. You know what I mean? If they actually beat us. Yeah, I'm looking at the flash high with Waitrose, by no Lidl for me. I do buy Lidl all the time as well, though. But I got like a thing in work the other day. I got a £30 gift card, and I already had £5 on the side in work. We have like an achievers thing. So if you're doing well, work, get recognized, and then you get points. So I just turned it over to a Waitrose gift card. I had £35 to spend. So yeah, I bought a good couple of things with it, you know. But yeah, Waitrose, yeah. Flash Harry, man. Shopping in Waitrose, you know what I mean? Freaking out the locals. I tell you, they saw me coming. I was just like pure scum going through there. You know what I mean? Security was sweating. Like, they were like, if he kicks off, we're not going to be able to handle him. And they're right. They wouldn't. You know what I mean? You know, never mess with a guy going through a divorce, guys. Nothing to lose. You know what I mean? And I'm Irish, of course, so throwing is the second. I throw the hands morning, noon, day, and night. Predictions? Yeah, I think it could be 3-0. But like you said, man, it could easily stretch out to 5-0. No problem. Flash Harry on the stream. Here we go, Flash Harry. Better than sex. Not that I would know what that is anymore. All right. Arsenal Alex, 3-0. Yeah, I think it could be. It could, like McMahon said, though, big up himself, man. It could stretch to 5. You know what I mean? It could stretch to 5. You never know. Stranger things have happened. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's look at some of the stuff. Just 1 second. Let me. God. Got back at about 1 in the morning last night. I was up watching a bit of TV then, because I was still a bit kind of, you know, had a bit of energy. Then I went to bed. So I'm a little bit leggy. I wasn't drinking or nothing. It's just, you know, I'm not as young as I used to be. A little bit leggy. You know what I mean? Can't wait for better weather. Jesus, tell me about it, man. What's going on at the moment? Like, I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? I'm looking out the window there now, right? Into the Putney sky. Southwest London. Big up, man. And it's just terrible. Like, I can hear the plane flying over. I wish I was on it, because it's probably going somewhere warmer. What is the story with the weather? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just shocking. It's meant to be very cold next week as well, but then after that, it's meant to pick up. I'm on holidays. Doesn't bother me, to be honest. I couldn't care less what the weather's like when I'm working. I couldn't care less. Same, mate. Rough sleep too because of my elbow injury. And how did you actually do it? You might be asking. if that's not being too personal with you, Alex, but how did you actually hurt your elbow? I'm actually going to watch the content that you created as well. Yeah, I had a rough day yesterday. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm actually going to watch the content that you made yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you yesterday, by the way. Yeah, when you were live, I was on my way to work. I'm going to do it in a while. Yeah? Trust me, I'm going to check your content. Yeah, stand by me. I always do. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to comment. You know what I mean? Yeah, tell me on WhatsApp, man. Don't be sharing your life story here. You know what I mean? Because there's too many people like McManus. They will copy and paste that. You know what I mean? And they'll put it on their Instagrams because he cares so much about your elbow. You know what I mean? There's people watching. You know what I mean? There's people watching. There's dinosaurs watching. They'd be interested in that. You know what I mean? I think myself and Gunnosaurus are going to go on a trip on Monday. So yeah, we'll see how it is. Might take a little trip. Next, face purple crying. I had a rough night too. Bloody neighbours having a party till 3 this morning. Didn't even hear me knock. What? Jeez, you should have called me, man. I go out there with you. The only thing now we'd be knocking on are their heads. You know what I mean? When I'm right up close to them. No, guys. You know what I mean? I have a couple of noisy, well, when I say neighbours, I'm in a house share, yeah, so we got a couple of noisy people. One of them moved out the day before yesterday, and there's a guy after moving in, and he's actually grand. You know what I mean? But the girl that moved out, she was, look, I'm not going to say what nationality she was, it doesn't matter. But it's just that there was like a little kind of a group forming in the rental, you know, like people from the same country. Like you can imagine if there was like 4 Irish guys living here, the place would be on fire within half an hour. You know what I mean? The cops would be called 10 times a night. So there was, but that's the Irish feel. So there was just like a group of them and they're from the same country. And of course, you get a kind of a group and then they're loud and they're talking together. Look, I understand, I dig it. They're young, they're students, I think, some of them. But that's the way it is. You know what I mean? So they're making a bit of noise. I said it to the agency, the landlord. Honestly, I don't want to be taking the law into my own hands because I'm not in the mood now for that kind of thing. And I would overreact completely because I know myself, I'm an animal when I get going. But yeah, McManus, you're the one that needed me by. You know what I mean? It's not the door at all. You should be knocking on us their heads. Fuck, I tell you. Party till 3 in the morning. Friday night buzzes it. Early Saturday morning. They should be a bit. They should be a bit caring about their neighbours. You know what I mean? And a bit fucking kind. You know what I mean? Because one day there could be a knock on the door, and it could be a baseball bat across the legs, or worse. No. Yeah, London is like just made. Man of sense. I care about Alex's elbow. Gonna put it on Insta. Hope your elbow's okay, Alex. Man. He was. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something there now about how the injury was caused, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get into it. Look, there's a line I won't cross. Ah man, it's too much. But guys, look, we have a massive game today. All joking aside, I mean, I'm nervous before every game these days. I don't know about you, but I am. I'd be freaking. I'd be bugging out like seriously, man. I'd be freaking before the games. I mean, I never felt so nervous. And since, mate, I was banging on the door, but the music was so loud. So I'm currently playing playing Master of Puppets by Metallica as loud as it'll go. See how they like that. Do you know what you need to do, McManus? I'm going to keep it clean on you because I'm live. You need to do the wild thing. Surround sound. You know what I mean? Bang against the wall. Exaggerate everything, but do the wild thing. You know what I mean? Teach them a lesson. Maybe take it outdoors. Maybe that's something you're into. I don't know. Look, but use your imagination. You know what I mean? Rattle a few cages. If there's a problem, I'll come down. I'll bring my cousin. You know what I mean? 6'6", land the plane on his back. He'll come down, never lifted a weight in his life. He's like a jumbo jet. So he's just a mountain. All right. No, mate, it's from work. Repetitive injury, huh? They're working you hard at work, huh? That's a pity. Do you know what you should do? Do you know what you should do? Do they have a car? I'll text you later. I can't be saying it live, yeah. But I'll text you later what a friend of mine did. Maybe it's going a bit too far. There's no need to do that, I suppose. But the next time, I mean, the man's got to have his sleep at the end of the day, McManus, my friend. You do feel tired now, I'm guessing, right? You feel a bit drained. You didn't have a proper night's sleep. You know what I mean? Your lady, you know what I mean? They have to be more respectful because you want to have it start off the day right. You know what I mean? I don't know, are you working today? I don't think so. Maybe you are, but I mean, you need a good night's sleep like everybody else, man. And they're making noise like that. They need to cool off. You know what I mean? A little bit. Be a bit respectful of people. Like, yeah, cool, it's a Friday night, I get it, but sure, that's what the clubs are for. Go into the club and do it. You know what I mean? They're doing it on the cheap at home. You know what I mean? Some people have no, they just have absolutely no consideration for other people. I do when I have the luxury of having to go shopping soon. I don't work weekends, so I was hoping to chill. And you could chill when you come back, man. And you've got Sunday as well, though. And you have Sunday as well. We'll have that time to chill. They are crunchy. It's Waitrose. Quality. Quality for the OSG. You know what I mean? I'll be feeding the dinosaur as well. So anyone says cruelty to animals, watch yourselves. I do, and I have the luxury of having to go shopping soon. I don't work weekends, so I was hoping to chill. You will be able to chill, man. Come back from doing the shopping, relax, have a bite to eat, and you've all day Sunday. You know what I mean? You've all day Sunday as well, man. Don't forget that. Crunchy. You're goddamn right, it's crunchy. Crunchy. Okay. Keep the comments coming anyway, lads. Build up the comments. If you want to do like the Arsenal thing, like all the letters or something like that, just lash those comments in there, guys. Bit of a slow one today. I think people are just waking up, but I'm going to keep the stream going for a couple of hours just before kickoff. And I'm going to try to do a watch along. If I can catch it on a streaming site, I'll do a watch along. You know what I mean? I think this is what happens before Arsenal play. I get edgy. Anyway, I was going to say to you guys, McManus, do you watch Netflix a lot? You watching any good shows at the moment? Anything you could recommend? Because I'm always asking people in work as well. I know this is about football, yeah, and Arsenal and whatever. But look, any good shows on Netflix, man? Friday. That was the one. Oh no, Wednesday, sorry. Like the Addams Family, Wednesday Addams. Let me actually see is that there. I put it on the list. People were telling me about that in work, like Wednesday, about the Addams Family. It's meant to be good. Let me see. You should watch The Young Offenders if you haven't already. It's a program from my city.
To be able to adapt.
The Young Offenders if you haven't already. It's a program from my city. You know what I mean? Let me see. Wednesday. It's a series actually, and I'm after adding it to my list. There we go. But you should watch The Young Offenders if you haven't already. Check that out. You'd like it. Bit of a slow stream at the moment, but that's fine. I'm sure a lot of people will come on soon enough. Let me go to Alex's page. Yeah, I was watching that actually. That's on like I have the Sky. I pay 25 a month for the Sky Puck, so I actually have like the online streaming. I started watching that. I got a couple of episodes into it. It's a bit of a slow one at the start, I think. Is it? It's a bit of a slow burner, but it must get going then. I've been watching The Wire. Of course, The Wire was like 20 years old now, but it's like the #1 series on TV of all time. So I was watching The Wire, HBO. I have the Sky Puck, like I said, a streaming puck, but I'm going to watch that later again today. The Last of Us. I'm going to start watching that again. There's a magpie outside there now, guys, so I need to be careful of all my jewellery. If you ever see a magpie outside, guys, close the window because they're going to come in and take your jewellery. The Last of Us, yeah, it's good. Stick with it; it gets better. Yeah, I will. You know what? I'll spend a bit of time watching it today and tomorrow. I'm doing things in between, of course. I'm going to be out and about, but when I come back, I'm going to spend a bit of time watching it and see how it is. That is a big magpie, I tell you. Jesus, monster. All right. Have you played the game? What game? The Last of Us game? No, I've got no PlayStation or nothing, sure. I've got nothing. I was thinking of buying a Nintendo Switch for a long time, but that's all I ever seem to do is just think of it. I never seem to actually do it. Yeah, thanks, Alex. I'll check out your content in a while. I'm actually going to do that right now. I'll play it simultaneously. I'm going to check out your content and see what was going on. Thank you for that, Alex. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just sitting here talking nonsense, just eating. But it is what it is, man. I'm just waiting for this to kind of kick in a bit. I think the closer it gets to kick off, the more people are going to watch this. You know what I mean? Around maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, I think a lot of people are going to come on. Well, it's all right. McManus is supporting me. The Last of Us, the series is based on it. The game that is. Yeah, I should check that out. I don't have a PlayStation, like I said. I don't have a console, unfortunately. But it's up, but I'll get back into it. I like having a PlayStation, to be honest, to play. I like FIFA, and of course, I like Grand Theft Auto. You know what I mean? Yeah, I need to start living again. I haven't been living, guys. All right, let me see. Let me check what Alex did on his channel. Let me be your friend. Let me support. Later on, when the game is over tonight, I'll be watching The Last of Us, courtesy of McManus's tip. Like I said, it's a bit of a slow burner at the start there. And I get easily distracted, you know, my attention span. You know, I lose attention quickly, you know what I mean? Maybe I got attention deficit disorder, yeah. Something cool like that. But yeah, I'll have a look though. Count on me. Oh, this is slow, isn't it? 6 views. Ah well, can't be setting the world on fire every night. In the motherfucking nose. So where are you going Monday then? Can't say. No, I might be going to Norfolk. I have a friend there, so I might be heading out because, like I said, I've got the next 6 days free. I've recently bought like a rail card, so I get the tickets like a third cheaper. So I might head out to Norfolk and see a friend of mine, and that's basically it. All right. Hey mate, I'm finally going to a game today, COIG. Finally, man. Finally. I'm happy for you, yeah? I'm happy for you. Where are you going to be sitting? North Bank. You might see Stapes when he's there, yeah? Because I say Stapes is going to be there. How did you actually get a ticket for the game, do you mind me asking? Do you have a season ticket tray, or which way is that working for you? But how did you actually get a ticket for the game? Anyway, predictions? What do you think the game is going to be What do you think the game is going to go like? What's your prediction for the game, man? People are saying 3-0. I think we'll win it easily, yeah, but people are saying 3-0. Some people saying 5-0. He's heading off, guys. He's going to a game. If you haven't already, guys, check out this man's channel. Subscribe to his channel and click on the notifications bell. I get notified every time he uploads content. I may have finally going to a game today. Man, it's nice. Have a good time, Dre. That's it, guys. I'm feeling love. You know what I mean? Big up, man. One club. End of the day. I actually have an interesting story. When I was in work yesterday, I was I actually saw some. Let me just put up that comment from Dre. One of my family friends has a season ticket. They're busy today, so I'm using theirs. You're lucky, man. You're so lucky. Honestly, man, you're so lucky. The atmosphere is going to be. You must be excited, right? But the atmosphere at the game is just going to be off the chain. You know what I mean? It's going to be off the hook. Seriously, there's going to be some atmosphere at the game. But yeah, I was in work yesterday, and there was a couple of guys had just turned up. Yeah, they look like businessmen. Yeah, older than me now. Yeah, they're not the youngest anymore. But I was like, they were ordering a pint from me at the bar. So I was like, "Where are you guys from?" So I was talking to one of them, and the other two were sitting at the table behind. They're from Norway. They're from Trondheim, and Trondheim is Rosenborg. And they were talking about that. They were talking about when they played us before. I think in the Europa League or something. It was funny. I believe I'm clock end by the corner flag. Ah, yeah, nice, nice man. You might see Stapes, yeah, if you look up. I think he's North Bank, is he? I think he's the North Bank. But yeah, enjoy the game, man. I mean, you must be buzzing going to the game. The atmosphere has been off the hook this season because the team are pushing for the league. I mean, the atmosphere is going to be incredible, and it will be a victory. I honestly believe that. It would actually be funny though if Bournemouth beat us, right? Maybe not funny, but come on, like we'd have a laugh off it. But let me see. All right, just watching Alex's upload there. Yeah, you're going to have a good time, man. I'm jealous. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I was actually thinking of going to the stadium there, hanging around outside, do my thing, even though I don't have a ticket. I said, nah, some other time. I'm just having a munch along, guys, as Warren call it, munch alongs, before he stopped talking to me for no reason. Getting a bit salty, you know what I mean? But not as salty as Stapes. He's extra salt. All right. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about the game. All right, kickoff is at 3 o'clock, guys. That's all there's about it. The table, the way it is at the moment, of course, with 25 games played, we got 19 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. We got a goal difference of 33. We scored 56, conceded 23. We're on 60 points. Last 5, we had a draw, a loss, and then we won the last 3. So we're back on it. Man City, they're actually playing now. What? Oh yeah, Man City are hosting Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle. You have to say City are probably going to win that though. But yeah, at the moment it's 0-0. City with a point already from that game. So let's see what happens. It's Man City Newcastle, guys. The game is kicked off. It's 0-0. We really need Newcastle to do us a favour here. If they could, it would be fantastic. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Currently Man City 0, Newcastle 0, but it's only like 5 or 6 minutes into the game. So there's a long way to go. A long way to go. This one is a little bit slow, but I'm sure it's going to take off in a while as people kind of wake up. The game is at 3 o'clock, so it's still a couple of hours. All right. Yeah, lucky Dre going to the game, man. Honestly, I tell you, if I was there now, I'd be taking that ticket from you. You'd have to come out and throw the hands. I think you'd be doing a bit of weights, but trust me, my friend, I've been there, I've done it. You know what I mean? They don't call me old school for nothing. You know what I mean? When it comes to throwing the hands, I can't be bet. You want to travel a long road now to get the best of it. Only messing. I enjoy the game. I'm jealous though. I'm jealous. I wish I was there. Yeah, man. Del Boy in the house should be an easy win. Yeah, you'd think so, right? You'd think so, but who knows? It's a funny old game, huh? Football is a funny old game. I see Manchester City have started already. Yeah, let me check the score again, because of course that's going to mean a lot for us. Yeah, yeah. Still 0-0, guys. Man City are hosting Newcastle at the Etihad as it stands 0-0. Up to 56 points. Newcastle can do us a favour, guys. That would be a massive boost ahead of the game against Bournemouth. I mean, Bournemouth are second from bottom. They couldn't win an argument. They had 5 wins out of 25 games. Sorry, 24 games. They couldn't win an argument. Let's hope they don't turn it around against us, yeah, and push us back. But here's hoping that Newcastle will do us a favour, guys. It's 0-0 at the moment, like 14 minutes gone. I hope and I pray. If you haven't, guys, check out this man's channel, Del Boy Gunner TV. Subscribe, check out his videos, hit the likes, smash the likes for the man, guys, and subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Del Boy Gunner TV, hi Dre and McManus. Dre's going to the game, man. He's got a ticket. He's on his way. Happy days, boy. I was actually thinking of going up to the stadium myself and just hanging around outside like a loser. But you know what? I thought better of it. Create a bit of content. Maybe bump into Stapes from the 3 Pointers TV. But you know yourself, guys. I only just got up there because I got home at about 1 last night after work. Got home at 1 in the morning. I managed to avoid all the drug addicts and the drunken people on the streets. Managed to get home 1 a.m. Watched a bit of TV and then went to bed. Simple as that. Just expensive taste. You know what I mean? Oh, comment coming in from McManus. This one's for you, Del Boy. What do you think of this? How's it going? You and Julian best buds now? I don't think they talk anymore, do they? McManus has always got his finger on the trigger, guys. He's just a funny guy. I think I'm actually going to turn on the heating now because it's goddamn freezing. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn on the heating, yeah? I'll be back in a minute. What's this? Mate, humour is all I have. I wasn't blessed with looks, unfortunately. Jeez, that makes two of us, man. But you know, at least we both are equipped. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We got weapons of mass destruction. We got WMDs in our pants. No, but seriously, I gotta keep it clean. We got WMDs. No, but yeah. But you are a man, McManus. You're not a fairy boy. No, let's be honest about it. You say you weren't blessed with looks, but I've seen you. You are a man. You know what I mean? You are masculine, like me. A lot of women, they like the masculine thing. You know what I mean? And we don't pretend. We are masculine. You know what I mean? Simple as. A lot of women like that. And some women, they like farters, people that actually fart. Some women love that. They love the farters. You know what I mean? So it's fine. You know, there's someone out there for everybody. You know what I mean? We're all God's creatures at the end of the day. All right. It is what it is. Say no more about it. Weapons of mass destruction. All right, guys, let me check. All right. The Premier League. Oh, no, Man City are winning. God, it was inevitable, I suppose, though, wasn't it? Man City have hit the front, guys. But maybe Newcastle will come back. Phil Foden with the goal. But maybe Newcastle will get back into it. Hopefully. But yeah, City are winning, guys. So we need to win today. Big time. And that's all there's about it. Say no more about it. We need to win. Hopefully, though, Newcastle might come back into the game. They might do us a favour. We're geezers. You know what I mean? You're goddamn right, we're geezers. You know what I mean? Women, they like the pretty boys, is it? I don't shape my eyebrows. You know what I mean? And look at me. I look like I just came out of the woods. You know what I mean? I look like I'm a lumberjack. If I put on my lumberjack shirt, my Bob the Builder, my black and yellow, you think I was a lumberjack. You know what I mean? All right, McMahon says, fuck yeah, you said it, man. They've taken the lead. It was inevitable, though, that they would take the lead. Like, they're at home. I mean, the chances of Newcastle holding them at home could still happen, of course. All right. Yeah, they're 1-0 up, man. So it's not looking too good. Let's see. We're almost at 1 o'clock. I expect a lot of people to come on and be checking out my preview now. The game is starting at 3. So hopefully I'll get a bit of traction. A couple of people watching. But thank you for all the comments, I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, McManus. Are you going to be watching the game yourself? Or you have to go do shopping, right? But are you going to go after the game? Or are you going to go before the game? This is a slow stream, I tell you. I was expecting it to be off the chain. 3 people. Well, always a pleasure. I'll be out during the game, unfortunately, not my choice. What? Put your foot down, man. Put your foot down. You know what I mean? Put your foot down. This is the most important game of the season. What? Oh, man. Ah, well. Can't be helped, I suppose, huh? Can't be helped. Think I'm comfort eating. Ah, well. All right, guys. So, big game coming up today. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Manchester City, who of course are rivals for the title, they are currently winning at home against Newcastle, 1-0. Phil Foden with the goal. Arsenal, we have won all 6 of our last home games against Bournemouth in all competitions by an aggregate score of 17-2. Bournemouth have never kept the Premier League clean sheet against Arsenal, winning just one of their 11 meetings with them in the competition. Since losing 2-0 to Brentford on the opening day last season, Arsenal have won their last 8 Premier League meetings with promoted sides. They last had a longer such winning run between January 2002 and February 2003. All right. Quiet one. This is what being a YouTuber is all about, guys. You've got to big it up sometimes. But yeah, like I said, Man City are currently winning 1-0. Arsenal playing against Bournemouth in just under 2 hours. So it's going to be fever pitch. You know what I mean? It's going to be a mad one, no doubt. Big game coming up, guys. But we should put this one to bed. I don't think any game could be classed as easy right now, with all due respects to Bournemouth. But we should be able to put this game to bed. Simple as. But a huge game coming up here. Massive game coming up. Bournemouth second from bottom. 5 wins from 24. Arsenal top. 19 wins from 25. We've 19 wins. We've drawn 3, lost 3. Man City currently winning. They're keeping the pressure up. You have to see how it goes. But yeah, massive game coming up. The AFC. 3 points, vital. Must win. Must win game for the club, no doubt. Arsenal Bournemouth, guys. Kick off 3 p.m. at the Emirates. It's going to be one hell of a game, I tell you. We really need to take the 3 points in that game, but it should be well within our compass. With all due respect to them, we should be able for this one. Team news, live commentary, analysis. Bournemouth are set to welcome Lewis Cook back into the squad after a month and a half out with a knee injury. Lloyd Kelly, David Brooks, Marcus Tavernier, and Iliad Zabarli are close to returning and could be pushing for inclusion. Next weekend, yeah. Early Arsenal team news, injury concerns over Eddie Nketiah mean Arsenal could be without a recognised striker. The forward was seen limping at the end of the win over Everton. Well, fellow attacker Gabriel Jesus is not ready to return after knee surgery. A similar operation also keep midfielder Mohamed Elneny sidelined. So we have actually a couple of injury problems though. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to make a pit stop. Huge game today for the club. Massive game. 3 points, not a problem. I think we'll have that in the bag today. That should not be a problem for us. But you never know in football, right? So let's keep an open mind on it. Been a slow preview so far. A lot of people probably getting ready for the game. It is the weekend. People probably out and about. But yeah, I'll do a little review of the game afterwards, I think. Should get a bit of traction there. But yeah, let me see what's going on. Going to try to do watch along of the game again if I can watch it, if it's been streamed. That would be fun. Welcome along, guys, to my live stream. I hope you're keeping well. Massive game today. Let me know your prediction for the match. I think it could be 3-0, but it could possibly stretch out to 5-0. Yeah, we could do that. I'm nervous before the game. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to need to trim my mustache and my beard. Seriously, it's getting out of control. It's like the Amazon. Massive game ahead. I really hope we can do something in this. We need to put the game to bed, to be honest. It's kind of crazy. I think 3-0, but it could be 5. I mean, we should have enough to beat them, no problem. It shouldn't be that difficult for us. But in football, you never know. And of course, I'll be nervous until the game, until we get settled and we get ahead. massive game. I mean, Man City are playing right now at the moment, and they are winning 1-0 against Newcastle. So hopefully Newcastle can do us a favour there. Maybe peg them back. That would be good. But at the end of the day, it's all down to ourselves and what we can manage in the game. But definitely, Man City currently winning 1-0. We need to go out and we need to beat Bournemouth and beat them pretty comprehensively. Um, let's try to build up our goal difference. Let's improve our goal difference in it, and then we'd be looking good. The goal difference is important too. It could come down to that at the end of the day because it is very tight between both clubs. So let's get the best goal difference that we possibly can now. That's what we need to do. Simple as that. All right, let's get into the preview, guys. Arsenal v Bournemouth. Let's see what's going on. Will Thomas Partey start? Will he feature at all? Bournemouth's crest is cool. I never realised that before. It's a cool crest. After beating Everton on Wednesday, guys, Arsenal are back in action on a home turf against Bournemouth, who have lost on all 6 of their previous visits to N5. Gary O'Neill's Bournemouth currently sit in 19th position, having won just once in their last 10 games. And while that victory did come on their travels against Wolves 2 weeks ago, the Cherries haven't won consecutive Premier League away games since October 2018. Meanwhile, we'll be aiming to claim a 4th straight win to maintain the cushion we have built up at the top of the league, boosted by knowing we've claimed all 3 points in each of our last 8 matches against newly promoted clubs. After Scott Parker lost his job just 4 games into the campaign, O'Neill stepped in to the breach and picked up 10 points from an unbeaten first 6 games to lift him into the top of the managerial job all the time. Things haven't gone well for them after that, though, guys. They've slipped back down. However, things have been a different story since the World Cup. No team has won fewer than 5 points. The Cherries have collected since. North scored fewer than their 4 goals. That, coupled with the fact that Bournemouth have conceded a league-high 48 goals, saw them slip into the relegation zone for the first time towards the end of January. A recruitment drive saw nearly 75 million spent on strikers Dango Utara and Antoine Semenyo from Lorient and Bristol City respectively, as well as Dinamo Kiev centre-back Iliad Zabarny, with last month seeing them lose to Brighton, draw with Newcastle United, and beat Wolves before a 4-1 loss against Manchester City, leaving them 1 point from safety. Arteta on Bournemouth. I'm really impressed by what they are doing. They are really aggressive. They haven't conceded many in those previous 4 games, and they could have had different results in 2 of those. Against Man City, showed some quality when they opened up, finishing the actions to make the score really big, but it wasn't a competitive match again. Mikel Arteta has admitted that Jorginho will be okay to play after struggling with illness during the win against Everton in midweek. Eddie Nketiah also limped off at the end of that game with a knock, although Arteta played down concerns it was too serious, while Gabriel Jesus and Mohamed El Neni remain out. Bournemouth's packed treatment room continues to be busy, with Marcus Tavernier recently picking up a hamstring injury and looks set for a spell on the sidelines, while January recruits left back Matthias Vina and Zabarny are out with knee and ankle issues respectively. Junior Stanislas missed the Manchester City game last week with a knock, while David Brooks is nearing a return after 18 months sidelines, but isn't in contention. Eddie Nketiah also limped off at the end of the game with a knock, although Arteta played down concerns was too serious, while Gabriel Jesus and Mohamed El Neni remain out. 3 points need in the bag. Simple. Facts and stats. Arsenal have won all 6 of their home games against Bournemouth in all competitions by an aggregate score of 17-2. Only against Gainsborough Trinity do we have a better 100% record at home. That's 8 from 8. Bournemouth have never kept a Premier League clean sheet against us, winning just 1 of our last 11 meetings with them in the competition. Since losing 2-0 to Brentford on the opening day last season, we have won our last 8 Premier League meetings with promoted sides. We last had a longer winning run between January 2002. All right. Martin Odegaard has been involved in 7 goals in his last 6 Premier League games against promoted sides, scoring 5 and assisting 2. He's netted in all 3 such games this season, including a brace at Bournemouth in the reverse fixture. With 4 goals and 3 assists, Bukayo Saka has been involved in 7 goals in his last 6 Premier League appearances against promoted sides. However, the only game of this run in which he didn't score or assist a goal was the Gunners' 3-0 win at Bournemouth in August. Chris Kavanagh will take charge of one of our games for just the second time this campaign, with his last coming Leeds when we won 1-0 in November. We've won 8 and drawn 2 out of 15 matches he's officiated. This is just his 6th Premier League appointment this season, and he has yet to take charge of a Bournemouth game. But he was the man in the middle for our 5-1 home success against the Cherries back in February 2019. Recent visits from Bournemouth. 5-1 we beat them in the 18-19 season. Odegaard and Bukayo, brilliance, and Bournemouth. On you muppet. Top of the league, Red Army. Jesus. Thing is, guys, I think Julie is one of these fans that she's only supporting the club now that things are going good, you know. When things are going bad, she wasn't around. You know what I mean? I'm only joking, yeah. I'm only joking before you kill me. I'm only joking. There'll be poison going into the cake. Rat poison. It'd take rat poison to kill me, to be honest. Nothing else would do. It would take... Oh, God. It would take rat poison to kill me, actually, to be honest. Oh. All right, so as you can see, Gonosaurus is here. Oh, Gonosaurus is being a little bit cheeky. All right, Gonosaurus, go back there. There. Wait. Yep. All right, there's Gonosaurus in the house. Big up, Gonosaurus. Gonosaurus is with us for this battle. Don't be using obscenities on my channel, please. Been a supporter since I was born, 42 years strong. You're 42? Jesus. Fuck. There's more than one dinosaur, huh? I'm only 6 months older than you, yeah, before you say anything. So, you know what I mean? Watch yourself. Yeah. 3-0 today, I think, no problem. Absolutely no problem. If you want to check out Julie's YouTube channel, please do. Oh, wait, she doesn't have one. It's a real pity. All right, moving swiftly on. You could check out her channel, guys, except she's too lazy to do one. You know what I mean? That's basically that. All right. I like slagging Arsenal fans off. It's easy. All right. That was like taking candy from a baby. My channel at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If I feel the need, I'll just block Julie. You know what I mean? JAM. You know what I mean? What kind of photo is that? Anyway, Jesus, getting an awful time, man. I have a public UKF playlist. Ah, okay. So you do have a YouTube channel, yeah? Maybe. That's all for me. You don't like streaming. Yeah. You need a certain kind of, I don't know, only certain people can kind of stream. I don't know. You need something. You need that. Some people just aren't cut out for it. You know what I mean? Some people just aren't cut out for streaming. You need to be a certain kind of character, personality, you know, to stream. It's not cut out for everybody. It's not cut out for everybody. Some people just kind of hack it. They just don't have the necessary wherewithal to pull it off. You know what I mean? Simple as that. That's a pity. Not everyone can do what I do. That's true. Not everyone can do what I do, guys. I mean, it is what it is. All right, enough making fun of Julie. Film cartoons. Arsenal win against all club in Premier League, but cannot win against Manchester City. Why? Because Manchester City are the best. Yeah, because Manchester City are a fantastic, fantastic team. That's why we can't win against them. Because Manchester City are a fantastic team. Maybe they have like a mental thing over us. Maybe because we haven't beaten them, it's like we go into it with like a negative mindset. But they just have a very good team, yeah. And where we are strong, they are strong. Our best positions, they also have good players. So that's why, my friend. You know what I mean? They're actually stronger than us in the one-on-ones. And they have a very good coach. You know what I mean? But they have a great team. So I hope that answers your question, my friend. And thank you for tuning in, Film Cartoons. And if you want to donate a little bit of money to my channel, please do. You can click on the donate button at the bottom of the messages. I would appreciate it. But yeah, your prediction for the game today, Film Cartoons? How do you see it going? Lives can go on. Mm-hmm. Let's check the Man City score. They're still 1-0 up against Newcastle. Maybe Newcastle could come back into it, who's to say? It would be good, Good for the Arsenal. Ahead of tonight's game against Bournemouth, today's game against Bournemouth, it's a 3 p.m. kickoff. You can read a snip-up of Martin Odegaard's latest column, which includes his thoughts on Bukayo Saka, the team needing to produce magic moments, and what he expects from our visitors. Bukayo's goal to put us in the lead against Everton was just an unbelievable finish. It took me by surprise when I saw it against the quality he has and what he can produce even with his right foot. I remember he scored a similar one this season against Leeds, so it's another quality he has. He's producing so much for the team right now, goals and assists. He's always dangerous, so it was just another great moment with him, great moment from him. In fact, we talk a lot together about producing these magic moments as a team when the match is really tight or the opposition make things tough for you. Sometimes you need a magic moment to win the game or change it, and he is certainly someone who comes up with them. It's great to have him there for us. We might need another magic moment today against Bournemouth because, like everything, they are fighting for every single point near the bottom of the table. They will set up well and will make it difficult for us. They are coming to the team that's at the top of the table, so they will give them that will give them motivation as well, and we have to expect a difficult game. Will be a tough one, I think. To get the breakthrough is the most important thing, however long that takes. It's always important to get the first goal and get that breakthrough, and then you can push on from there. But it definitely is not. Yeah, we need to do the business. We need to score. But it is what it is. Simple as. Oh, it's been a bit of a slow stream, no doubt. All right, man. How are things? Yeah, massive, massive game for us today. Yeah, I mean, you must be as excited as I am. I've been first nervous the last couple of games. Yeah, I think it's normal, right? But I've been first nervous the last couple of games. Uh, yeah, it's a massive game for the club. Every game now is like a cup final. It's as simple as that. And we really need to take the 3 points today. I mean, no doubt. Let me know about your score prediction, how you think we're actually going to do, and what the score prediction will be. I appreciate it. What your score prediction is, man. And will you be watching the game? Um, I think Manchester City are winning right now. Let me just check because they had an early kickoff against Newcastle United. Let me just check that for you, my friend. Yeah, still 1-0. Let me just double check. That's 2-0 now, yeah. So really, that's really that, I think. 70 minutes gone. 2-0 to Manchester City. Foden in the 15th minute and Silva with a goal in the 67th. They have a 97.9% of winning that game now. I mean, they got 9 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. You know what I mean? That's a good return from them, 2 shots on target, 2 goals. That's pretty much that. So the emphasis is on us to win, of course. Like I said, every game is like a cup final now. We need to go out strong. We need to do the business. Nothing else matters. We need to take those 3 points. It's as simple as that. But yeah, let me know your score prediction, my friend. I would appreciate it. And like me, I'd imagine you're looking forward to the game. It's going to be one hell of a match, no doubt about it. And one that we need to win. Simple. There can be no other way to go through it like that. It's one we need to win. The game is kicking off in a while. I'm going to try to do a live stream if I can watch the game. I'll do a watch along of the game. So hopefully things will go good from that point of view, you know what I mean? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this preview. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Smash the likes in this video, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And make sure you click on the notifications bell that you get notified every time I upload content. Huge game today, guys. I'm going to see, can I do a watch along of it? But yeah, enjoy, guys. Enjoy the game. And let's hope we get 3 points. It's a massive game for the club. All the best, guys. Enjoy the game. Come on, you Goons. Peace.